So in this video I'm going to show you how you can filter the data that you have created in Motionboard so that you can get the result according to what you want. Sometimes not every data needs to be displayed, sometimes just need a bit of just need a bit of the data, and that's where the filter came in handy. So let's just get started into it. Okay, so this is the display that we have previously created. This is our dashboard, and we are gonna make at least one of the charts to be filtered. That's what we like to say. Alright, so we got London, we got New York, we got Singapore, Tokyo, and let's say there's so much data. I just want to see the London. Okay, we can assume that maybe that there might be hundreds of data in the future, so we're just gonna filter it. So what we can do is we go to the edit menu. So in here we can click here, go to edit data source, click, and then the data source editor menu is gonna pop up, and we can go to the search, and then we can see this is all menu for adding filters. On the left side you can see the item that is available for the filtering, and we need to look again at the available item. So as you can see, each of the item is displayed, but not all of them is needed for filtering, because all we need is just the London branch, which means that all we need to do is just filtering the branch item. Go to the branch, we drag here, we go here, and then we'll look at this menu. So this is the branch. We can look at the data, what are the items available in here. So Singapore, London, Tokyo, and New York. And then we go here, we can see that we can do a couple of filtering, from single to multiple to combo, maybe any other. So okay, here's how it works. So if we use single input, we can insert the value that we want, only this value that will be displayed. Otherwise we can use other options such as multiple input, which gonna prompt us to input several inputs for the filter, which means that we can have more than one filter. So let's say we want not just London, we also want New York. We can just add in here, and then we're just gonna see two of them displayed while the other is being hidden. And the other one is combo. This one is gonna do pretty much similar, but this will be different when it comes to how do I say this? When you want to display the filter on the display instead of just using this menu. I'll show you later. But for now, we're gonna use single input. Let's say there's other comparison method. We can go for the equal, between, not between, start with, end with. So this is also helpful if you want to have a little bit of regular expression. Say you just want to see the Tokyo, the London. Who knows? Maybe the name's not gonna be pressed. Maybe London points number 1, number 2. All of this is going to be displayed because it starts with London. That's how the regular expression works. Or if you just want equals, mean that it will only take the exact value. So I'm just gonna type it anyway. London branch. It will only display the data with this value. If there's a difference, like if it's there's a difference in the uppercase, lowercase, it's not gonna display. So it's okay. Okay, as you can see, the data is only displayed in London branch. But if we use, like, let's say this one, maybe we're gonna get it starts with, okay, it still shows the data because this starts with London, and of course London branch fits the criteria. Okay, so there's also this search candidate. What this does is basically just gonna show, instead of inputting it manually, we can refer uh, to the other item. So this might work if you have another column that only maybe show Tokyo or New York, and then you want to switch to that certain column, and you will only display the value of that column for this branch column. Sounds confusing, but trust me, it's not that hard. Or perhaps you want to have, let's see, if you want to have displaying the option for, actually never mind, I will show this right after this. Okay, I'm gonna show what happens if we use multiple input. Okay, we can, because filtering is points. Filtering works in a way that sometimes you need to adjust it in here, or sometimes you want to display the filter on the display, this one. Okay, so as you can see, multiple input will show the result like this. Okay, so there's this also another way of adding filter, which is just using the okay, box. Okay, it's gonna use this. Okay, and then what we're gonna do next, let's say I want to display the filter just like I mentioned. Some of you might wonder, how does that gonna how's it gonna look? Well, yeah, sorry, let me fix this real quick. Okay, so what we will do, instead of we have to go to the edit data source, we're gonna search filter and any other, sometimes you just want to have this little nice drop down, like in software, in application, in web app, or pretty much any other thing that you might often see. Sometimes when you're in the filter, you just want to see a drop down, filter what you want to see, press it, and then the data will only display that specific item. So we can also do that in Motionboard, and the way to do that is, first we need to configure the filter just like this, and then we make sure that the filter, the type of filter that we're gonna display, is appropriate to what we want to display. You can use combo list, multiple list, radio button, and calendar, and that's why this thing exists. So that's why I'm having this. I need to separate how to use single, multiple, and any order, because it generally is easier to just explain it that way. Okay, we're gonna do. After we've configured the filter, we go to the add search condition. We go to the define, and as we can see our filter appear in here. So we can press here, we go here, and as you can see, the drop down is now filled. And if you press the drop down and choose what the branch that you want to look, it will display it correspondingly. And we have choose all, and we will also display all. So it's a nifty little feature that we can apply, and it will make the interface way more interactive. That's why just, it's not just displaying data and then we filter it statically. We can make it to look like an actual proper application, as long as we got what we need, we got the data, we got what we want to filter, and it will all be ready to make. You can just make it like this. So that's pretty much the filter in Motionboard. So if you want to switch it, let's say I want to change this, you have to delete the data, the filter, go to edit data source, go here, change it from combo, let's say go to maybe to radio button, you know, this, press OK, go here, go to add search condition, here, press add, and then go here, and now we got ourselves a radio option, and we all work exactly the same way. New York, Singapore, everything. See, it's actually very easy to do this, but sometimes when you look at the tutorial in the website, it might be a little bit confusing, it might be a little bit tricky. Sometimes you wonder, how can I get this to appear? Sometimes you can have many ways to apply this. For example, instead of using the search condition from here, you can use the search menu on the top, and then you can go here and you can press here, you can add, and it will do the exact same thing. But in this one, the difference is this one filters the right part of the data, the spreadsheet. Add it in here, and as you can see, it'll do the exact same thing. Now, a little bit extra for the left and the right, the left chart and the right spreadsheet, they both have the same filter option, but only one of them is being filtered. That is because we applied this filter only for this one. Now if we want to apply it for both, well, you need to add both. I guess that's what I can say for this tutorial. Hopefully you will cover the basic for adding filters, because it's very helpful feature, I gotta admit, and a lot of people sometimes can get confused about this. So hopefully this will clear any of the misunderstanding or any of the confusion. Okay, see you in the next tutorial.